fact, it wasn't bin Laden. What would have happened if a helicopter went down? So he decided that this is so important to the security of the American people that he was going to go forward with this.
Yeah. Can you tell us more about the role that the U.S. is, more of the role of how the U.S. is interacting with Pakistan, and are we actively investigating what they knew and didn't know about Osama bin Laden being there or not?
Well, a couple of things. One, the president mentioned yesterday that he spoke to President Zardari, and a number of senior U.S. officials are in regular contact now with their Pakistani counterparts. We are continuing to engage with them. We're engaging with them today as we learn more about the compound and whatever type of support system bin Laden had. I will point out that we've had differences of view with the Pakistani government on counterterrorism cooperation and areas of cooperation and what we think they should and shouldn't be doing. At the same time, I'll say that Pakistan has been responsible for capturing and killing more terrorists inside of Pakistan than any country, and it's by a wide margin. And there have been many, many brave Pakistani soldiers, security officials, as well as citizens who have given their lives because of the terrorism scourge in that country. So although there are some differences of view with Pakistan, we believe that that partnership is critically important to breaking the back of al-Qaeda and eventually prevailing over al-Qaeda as well as associated terrorist groups.
John, can you tell us about the burial at sea? Where did it happen? When did it happen?
The disposal of the burial of bin Laden's remains was done in strict conformance with Islamic precepts and practices. It was prepared in accordance with the Islamic requirements. We early on made provisions for that type of burial, and we wanted to make sure that it was going to be done, again, in strict conformance. So it was taken care of in the appropriate way. I'm not going to go into details about sort of the where, but that burial has taken place. It took place earlier today, our time.
Why?
When was that decision made?
Sorry?
When was that decision made that he would be buried at sea and killed?
Can you explain why?
Hold on, one at a time. Yeah.
Was it months or years ago? Was this part of the plans all along?
The COAs, the course of action, and the subsequent decisions that would have to be made have been developed over the course of the last several months. The senior officials, and it was a working group that was working this on a regular basis, if not a daily basis, over the last several weeks, looking at every decision and based on what type of scenario would unfold, what actions and decisions would be made. It was looked at from the standpoint of, if we captured him, what would we do with him? Where would he go? If he was killed, what would we do with him and where would he go? And it was determined that it was in the best interest of all involved that this burial take place, again, according to Islamic requirements, at sea.